UFC sports. It's in the game.
All right, coming up next, a good welterweight matchup here between Rafael dos Anjos and Tyron Woodley. All right, so here is a man with one of the better welterweight resumes the sport has ever seen. The former champion Tyron Woodley held the belt for several years, and now the focus on getting back to the top of the heap.
And he's one of those guys that has that ability to go and do that, because one performance can be so impressive that everybody starts screaming, give this guy a title shot. The way that he flatlined Josh Koscheck, the way that he knocked out Jay Heron, but then he went and submitted Darren Till. You see Tyron Woodley, even as a champion, continuing to evolve, and it will only take one big night for him to get right back where he wants to be.
He has dealt with a lot of interesting stylistic challenges, had the 2-fight series with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, one of the tougher matchups for him in this division. Woodley is back here tonight and looking to put on a show on the greatest proving ground in the sport. So here's the Rio de Janeiro-born southpaw, the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos. What an evolution it has been for RDA since he debuted in the UFC in 2008. 7 years later, in 2015, he was belted with the UFC lightweight title. Now moving up to welterweight, we'll see how it goes for Rafael dos Anjos. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Woodley is 3 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, huge buzz for this fight, and round one is now underway. A clash of styles in some respects between a grappler and a 5-tool player type, but certainly the more well-rounded fighter has no problem engaging in the fight.
No, he doesn't mind grappling, but he also has the ability to fight on the feet, something the grappler does not really feel comfortable with doing. He seems to be behind the 8 ball a little bit, but let's see how he manages getting this fight to the ground.
And he landed the right hand there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big body kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jabs?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab. Right. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, he gets, well, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him there.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because... Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now.
Oh, really nice pocket presence there from Rafael dos Anjos. You can see the repetitions with his boxing coach, Jason Grill, are now 3-4 training camps in, really starting to pay dividends for RDA on the field.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hit him with another one. Right. I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. RDA gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Well, it looks like Woodley's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 20 seconds left. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. 5 minutes in the books. Stop. All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays.
I'm talking about. This one's all you, man. Then knock him down again, okay? This time, I want you to sit him.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Woodley gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. And just like that, the fight is over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Back and forth we go. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
So 28 total strikes have landed for Tyron Woodley. Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's hooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything with his absolute power.
Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands. He's got him hurt here. Back to the feet. Woodley gets hit with a kick. And now he lands a combination. Oh! That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Woodley going for the leg kick, he misses.
He's throwing every part of himself.
Big strike to the body, this could be the end of
This fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
And he lands a punch. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! What a
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, he's...
Manipulating our daily lives, got us exasperated, working through all our days and nights. Sacrifice your leisure time to end up at a 9 to 5 and working till you are deceased without a single moment for peace.
Never still, it just keeps rolling down the hill. Nobody tries to stop it. They'll get a copy, get you killed. You'll be a trending topic, a cog up in the wheel, a sacrifice to the cult of death being built.
Caught up in the matrix, virtual digital minds. We don't memorize phone numbers or directions when we drive. We don't even have to go shopping to get our food and buy things. We only push a button. We don't even have to try.
Can't even lift the eye away from my phone. Talking to Instagram live just so I don't feel alone. Flooding my Twitter feed with my deepest feelings and thoughts. My page is public, but my sense of conversation is blocked. I validate myself through followers just to feel important. Instead of living in the moment, I'd much rather record it. Nobody knows my first name, but know my Snapchat handle. I'm just a millennial, trapped in social media standards.
I see oppression within.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between Donald Cerrone and Conor McGregor. Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight.
Ready.
All right, here we go, DC. Donald Cerrone, Conor McGregor. Yes, it shall be done as round one gets underway. Your thoughts on how Conor strategically is going to approach this fight?
Conor has to approach this fight as he does every other. Put Cerrone on his back foot.
Oh! He's out!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round one. Donald Cerrone, Conor McGregor, the man with the most wins and finishes in UFC history versus the biggest superstar the sport has ever seen. Cerrone's got a pretty good reactive takedown game. Do you think he's going to try to take McGregor down tonight?
If Conor overextends, Donald Cerrone does have that ability. He changes levels, he runs a great double leg, and once on the ground, he's a very, very good submission artist.
Oh! Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Cowboy Cerrone. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA,
whoa! He's got him hurt here.
Very, very bad.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout good, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, two guys who moved the needle here, two superstars and future Hall of Famers, Donald Cerrone and Conor McGregor. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Oh, we're going to see a fantastic fight. The fans are now split down the middle because everybody loves Cowboy. Everybody loves Conor. Who do you root for in a fight where they're both fan favorites? I believe the Cowboy is going to go out there and try to take it to McGregor from the very start of the fight.
Oh, that kick is good by McGregor. Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Oh! These guys throwing early. Oh, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the design. Oh! He's got him hurt here. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss. Oh! Oh! He's got him hurt here. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. 25 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh! Whoa! He's got him hurt here. Just out of range with the straight left hook. Oh! Oh, man, look what that one body shot did.
That shows you the power and the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got it.
And that's going to do it.
He's done, he's done.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand.